time to time, I just be fucking up. Babe, if you can hear me, I love you in the way you suck it up. I call him my suction cup. Houston bitch, double cup. And if I lose my nigga, I'm just gon' double back and double up. Let's go. He sucking me like he sucking a vape pen. I want it now, nigga, I'm not waiting. Knew I was that bitch as soon as I came. Jumped off of the porch, I ain't need no training. I'm outside, I don't care if it's raining. He got good strokes, but he not painting. He give it up, he don't do no complaining. I'm that bitch, I don't do no explaining.
Hey beauties, and welcome back to IAmBeautifulHustlerTV. Today we are back with another video, and this is episode 2 of our Fall Me series. Now, as y'all can see, today I will be doing a reuse, revamp, color, and reinstall. You guys always request me to do a reinstall video, so today I'm going to bring it to you today with a nice, pretty exotic color and a reinstall. Okay, so this is a old 613 wig that we have for that I have for some months, and it was only used one time, so I decided to use it today to do our custom color and reinstall. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and tone the wig. I don't think when I first installed it that I toned it, because as you can see, when I used the purple shampoo, it did, turn a different color, or, remove the yellow tones out of the wig. So I just wanted to do a quick little dip shampoo to tone it out before I begin to color it. And the wig is very dirty, as y'all can see. It had glue buildup and also, foundation and everything on it. But I will show you how to clean that afterwards. But the colors that I will be using today for the ombre is funky yellow. I'm using cinnamon, and I'm also using raging red. I also did end up mixing in another color, which I forgot to show you guys, which is spice amber. So you want to use funky yellow, cinnamon, and spice amber mixed together, and then you want to use that raging red on its own. But the first color that I'm going to do is funky yellow, and I'm going to dip the whole entire wig. I'm not doing just the section where I want the color. The reason why I decided to dip each color the way I'm doing it today is just so that everything just blends and flows in together and just create whatever color mixture that is going to create when mixing it all together. But as you can see, that funky yellow from Kiss Temptation, it took very, very quickly. Really, after the first dip, all the color was on the wig, but I just wanted to, double check and just make sure so we don't have any blonde patches in the wig. And this is what it looks like after just using the funky yellow. Beautiful color. You can rock it by itself, but for today I really wanted to do a ombre. So now I'm going to take that cinnamon and I'm going to fill up the water. Like I mentioned, I did add that spice amber to it, which I didn't show on camera. But remember, guys, cinnamon and spice amber are the two colors that you want to create to, you want to mix together to create my middle color. So I went ahead and added that mixture, and now I'm going to dip the wig about halfway up. Well, a little more than half, because I want to make sure I leave space for me to be able to add my third color. So what I did was I folded the wig in half, going say if you had a part down the middle and you take the wig off and you hold it up in your hand with your part being in your hand. I parted it kind of like that. I folded it like that way, like the up and down way, like the way you actually wear the wig. And I folded it in half, and then I dipped it that way. The color could be pretty symmetrical on both sides of the wig versus me just taking it the regular way you hold the wig when you're dipping it, and it doesn't really even out as much. So that's why I folded the wig in half the way that I did, so I can really get that color up in there. But you just want to continue to dip that wig in there, and you want to take a wig brush and brush through it. That way the wig is not, the wig is taking all of that color in between, in the middle, in the back, all of that, all of the above. So just keep dipping the wig, brushing through it real nice and easily, and we're just going to keep doing that a few times. And once I feel like the color is dark enough and well saturated, we will move on with the third color. Now, last but not least, we're going in with the raging red. So we're just going to go ahead and pour that raging red in there and do the same thing as we did with the first two colors, but you don't want to take the color all the way up to the top of the cinnamon and spice amber. You want to just focus towards the, basically you want to split the wig in 3 parts, and that's how you want your color to go. You want to see the flow of all 3 colors. So with the yellow, we dipped it all the way in. With the cinnamon and spice amber, we dipped it 2/3 in But for that final color, you were just focusing on the ends, okay? So you can see all 3 tones once it's all, rinsed out and conditioned and all of that. You'll be able to see the perfect color blends. And the way that I do it, like I mentioned before, the reason why I do it like this is so that it can all just blend and flow in together, and that way you don't have any lines of demarcation, because the colors will mix together and create whatever color they're going to create. Plus, you will still go for the look that you are going for. So just to ensure that I really got that Raging Red on there, I just kind of laid the wig on a counter and took the Raging Red, and with the gloves I just brushed it mainly on those ends, because that's the only part of the wig that I want to have this burgundy-ish color. So I just really rubbed that in and mixed that in really good. And as y'all can see, give me my props, y'all. I'm wearing gloves today. Y'all know I never wear gloves, but I am wearing gloves today because that is a lot of color, and I ain't want to have my hands looking like pumpkins and everything else, okay? So I'm just brushing that on in, mixing that color in with, my hands and with the gloves, and then I will go ahead and dip that, and I will go ahead and rinse out the entire wig and then show you guys what the color look like. But to be honest, y'all, when it comes to see my permanent color, it's not really best to shampoo it out, because you can kind of wash the color out. So instead of shampooing the color out, just rinse it out really, really good. And then I'm going to take a silicone mix in the bamboo silicone mix and just condition the wig really, really good. And then of course we'll move on to the next step. And this is what the color looks like after going through the whole process. So now you guys, very, very important, it's time to clean the wig, okay? Now I know everybody has their own little technique on how to clean their wig. Some people boil it and do all this and do all that. Listen, y'all, I don't do all that. I keep it simple and straight to the point. Now, as you can see, guys, the glue is still bit up on the wig. So what I'm gonna do is just take a dry towel, okay? And I'm just going to rub the glue downward, like you're trying to roll it off the front of the edges. I'm just going to place the wig on that stand and continue to take the towel and just roll that glue down. Like y'all know how the Elmer's school glue is, and you know how we used to be little and pour it on our hand, let it dry, and then we roll and peel it off. It's the same thing when you're using any white adhesive that turns clear. You just rub it off, okay? Now you can do this when the wig is completely dry, or you can do it when it's wet. It's up to you. But I'm using, because the hair is wet, I am using a dry towel, and I am just rubbing that glue all the way off to the edge. Now, if the glue does get on the front of the hair, just take a small tooth comb and comb it out. The reason why I say small tooth and not wide tooth, because of the teeth on the comb are too wide, it's just not even going to really pull the glue out of the hair like you need it to. And that's why I say go in like you see me doing here with the fine small tooth comb and just combing those hairs out. And it's not going to rip the hairs out the wig or anything like that. Ooh, look at my mannequin, child. It's so flimsy. Ooh. I need a new one. But nevertheless, y'all, just continue to rub that glue off. And once I have rubbed all that glue off the hairline, I will then go in with some 99% alcohol and just go over my work with that 99% alcohol to make sure that it is nice and clean. And now the wig is nice and clean and ready to go. So what I'm going to do next is go ahead and blow dry that wig. And this is what the wig looks like after being blow dry. The color is so pretty, y'all. It's definitely giving fall colors, sunset, fire, all of the above, and I absolutely love it. But now it's time to go ahead and get into that install. So the first thing I'm going to do is take that Ruby Kisses foundation, and I am using that level 16 palette, taking those two shades, slightly mixed, and applying it on the inside of the lace. This was a transparent lace, so you know sometimes with a transparent lace you have to go a shade darker. So that's why I use a combination of both in that 16 palette. And I'm just brushing it all on the inside of the wig and all of the above, okay? Hairline, background space, all that, because I don't know. Well, at this point, I didn't know what style I was going to do, but then I came with the conclusion to do that JT look when she was on Carisha Please with the Chinese bang and a little side part. So I said, oh yeah, that is going to give, honey, and it did what it was supposed to do, and it gave what it's supposed to give, and that's a period. So first and foremost, I'm putting the wig on my head just to kind of map out where I'm going to lay it. This is a reinstall, so you know the lace is already cut, and the install is pretty much simple. And now I'm going to take my lace adhesive and just apply it on my above my hairline and just brush it like onto the cap. Now for this install today, y'all, I only used 2 layers, okay? And the wig was stuck like chuck, and that's just on period, and that's how that go. So after I applied my 2 layers and I let that turn clear, I did go ahead and start, you know, the same way I normally do when I do my brand new wig installs, is I start from the middle and then work my way to the sides. So like I said, after that second spread and it turned clear, I'm going to lay my wig right into that glue, starting with the center first and then working my way on the sides. And I'm just going to nicely and firmly press the lace in really good, because you know you want to make sure you really melt it in. So you guys will see that part there in a few minutes, and then y'all know we will go in with the rest of our melting process. So now that that lace is on, I'm just going to continue to use my fingertips. Oh, y'all can see it's giving scalp already, period. So we're just going to push that lace right on in, and then I'm going to take my comb and my blow dryer and just really begin to melt the ends in. And then of course, y'all know we're going to tie it down with that melt belt, and then come back and tack down, tack down any other lace that is still lifting around the ears, edges, or whatever like that. So on the heat settings, I know you guys often ask, is it the cool or the heat setting? I like to use the heat setting and just really blow dry that in. And now we're gonna end with the original, heavy on the original melt belt, and tie that thing on down. And then once we do that, once we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove that, tack down whatever's left, cut any extra lace from around the ears, and then we begin to prep for styling. And to help you get those glue under those cracks, just use the back of your rat tail comb so you can just really slide the glue under those tiny places, and then just use the teeth of the comb part to push the lace down and really just get it to blend and to melt like it's supposed to. And now that we have all that tacked down, for sure this time we're just gonna go in with the blow dryer and just blow dry that once again. Now as y'all can see, the color is so pretty, so vibrant. Like the color is just really, really giving. And honestly, y'all, when it comes to color, it's like if you really want to pull color off, no matter how dramatic or how simple it may be, it all is the styling. Like the styling is what's gonna make it hot or not, okay? And honestly, y'all, everybody who I see in this fall color season is really doing the same color and is really doing the same style. Example, part down the middles with the body curls, side parts, body curls, half up, half down, body curls, like everything just been curls with the fall color that everybody's doing. So I wanted to be different. I wanted to bring some spice, some spunk. So when I seen the JT look, I knew I always wanted to do it, but I never just did it. I didn't want to do the typical red that everybody was doing or the typical jet black or natural brown color that everybody was doing. Like if I was going to do it, it had to really hit and had to really pop. So when I put this wig on and I was beginning to do my side part, and let me tell you why you always go with your first mind, because my first mind kept saying, do that bang, do that bang. But then I started, getting a little discouraged. It's like, no, because what if nobody don't like it? Let me just go ahead and do a regular side part. But then as I was driving in the car, because I had took a little break to go pick my niece up from school, my brain just kept saying, do that bang, do that bang. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do that bang, okay? But before I even get into that bang part, y'all, I am going to do the side part, hot comb it out really good, because that's like the base for this look. And then I'm going to go in with the wax stick, apply it on the front, the rules, y'all know how we do. Just don't even mind the baby hairs, like the baby hairs that's on the wig already, because when I did this style it had baby hairs, because we're not going to do that, we're doing a bang anyway. But if I did want to switch it to a side part, which is kind of too late now because I do have the bang, but it would have been some baby hairs. But I'm just creating my curved part. This is a 13 by 4 wig, so it's only 4 inches of parting space in that middle area, so I can't create no deep side part or anything like that. But however, I'm still going to apply that wax, hot comb it out, and then once I get that silky smooth and everything like that, I will go in and flat iron the wig to get it nice and straight, and then I will show you guys how I created the bang part. So the flat iron that I will be using is from a Miami hairstylist down here. The enhancer, I absolutely love her flat iron. It goes to 480 degrees, and y'all can see that thing is smoking and giving tea and making my wig look super straight, super silky. Like by the time I'm done with this install, y'all would totally forget that this is even a used wig. Like it's giving brand new, fresh out the pack. The luster, the shine, the everything, and all I did was just rinse it out. And remember, all I did was rinse it out and just add that silicone mix. Like that silicone mix really does soften up your wigs. Use the one that says bamboo. Y'all know my baby Jordan put me on to that. I used to be using a regular silicone mix, but he was like, no babe, you need to get that bamboo. That shit hit different. And he ain't never lied, period. Shout out to my babe. Because yeah, that silicone mix bamboo is definitely giving. It makes the wig super soft, super silky. Like I haven't added any oil or anything to this wig. I just colored it, rinsed it, bambooed it, and I blow dried it, not even air dried, blow dried it. And now I'm just pressing it out, and look how straight and pretty and silky this wig is getting. Look at the fucking color melt. Let's get into the color melt, the color blend. Like y'all can't tell me I ain't popped my shit on this one. And if you feel like I ain't popped my shit, then it's giving you a hater anyways. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron the rest of this wig all the way around, and then we're coming in to get into the bang. All right, y'all, so the best part of it all, creating the bang. So y'all know this look is like a side part, and then you kind of scope out your bang. So I'm just taking like my rat tail comb and creating like a curved part, pretty much towards the front of my head, like where bangs usually go. You know how y'all usually carve it out and do like a little semicircle, but this time when you do the semicircle, don't make it so big, or don't make it where it goes so deep into the lace. Like just do it maybe like 2 to 3 inches from the front of the wig to like into the bang, because you really want to leave some of that hair to do that flip over look as if you were rocking a regular side part. So just look at how I parted it out and how I still left most of that hair to be like my side part flip over type of look. Like, oh my God, I don't know what I love more, y'all, the style or the color, but baby, it's just really, really giving. Like, this is by far my favorite color I ever did, and I actually wore on myself, okay? But I like to go in with my eyebrow razors, and you want to create a fringe bang, I say a fringe. You want to create a fringe bang. So I'm using some fresh razors, eyebrow razors, to cut my bang. You can use the razor comb if you want. For me, I like to use the eyebrow razor because I cut a little bit at a time and I can really control what I'm cutting. And then I'm going to go in with that same de-enhancer flat iron and just give my wig a slight bump. Y'all already know how we feel. No grandma bangs, no Miss Shirley's, no no barber bangs, bumps, none of that, nothing extra hard, extra crispy. Just real light. We'll give it just a slight little, never too much, okay? And this is like the base of it. So, you know, you always want to start off longer, then you could gradually go shorter to where you're comfortable, and make sure you can see the hair is not irritating your eyes and everything like that. So after I created my first bump, then I'm going back in with the razor and just tapping on those ends and just shorten it slowly but surely. Me, I'm a close to the eyes bang type of girl. It never gave like above the eyebrows. You know how some of y'all like to do y'all bangs above the eyebrows? Yeah, that's not really my thing. As close to the eyes as possible, I can still throw on my lashes and give Nikki, period. Okay, because y'all know we love the Nikki bobs. But now that I'm done with that part, I'm just going to go ahead and layer the front of the wig. When JT had this look, she did have layers in the front, okay? So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and add some little light layers. Still, once again, going in with that eyebrow razor and just angling it down, okay? And once I do that, once again, go back in with the enhancer flat iron, give it a nice little bump. No barber, no Shirley, nice soft, tap the ends, okay? And then we're gonna continue to flat iron the wig and just really play with the style until we get that desired look. But how y'all feeling about this? What we doing again? We dropping flames or we dropping leaves? Like, what are we doing? Cause I killed this. But I need some suggestions, y'all. I also need my beauties to tap in with me. First of all, if you've been watching this video all this time and you ain't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Go ahead and click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Like right now, I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds. Okay, so y'all should have had enough time to go ahead and thumbs up, drop a flame, drop a lead, subscribe, all that, okay? But yeah, like, I need some suggestions, beauties. What is some color ideas I could do for the 3rd episode of the Fall for Me series? Because right now I'm just falling for myself, y'all, and all these colors. Y'all know we came in with the bob, with the you know, the fall color highlights on Nika. Now I'm coming through with the raw ombre JT look. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving. So what should the 3rd look be? The 3rd color? Drop me some, you know, some ideas down below. What y'all want to see? Let me know. What's tea? What y'all want to see? What colors y'all want to see in this fall series? Because we got about 4 more episodes left. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feeling about this look, this color overall. We dropping leaves. We dropping flames. Like, what we doing, y'all? But yes, get into it, okay? Super pretty. Hair is soft. Ombre is fire, it's giving, layers lit, bang is raw. Like, I I ain't gonna lie, y'all. After I'm finished with these, I might have to sell these wigs to y'all because I need somebody else to share this slate with me. For real. Like, I might go ahead and throw this in a refurbished wig sale and let y'all catch the tea, all right? But here is the final look. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a 360. Yes, normal speed, turn around. I have on all white, but I should have probably wore all black to really make it pop. But either way it goes, I'm gonna give y'all that 360, let y'all catch the tea. The color, it's the color for me. It's the sleekness, it's the movement, it's the, yeah. Y'all stop playing. Thank y'all for watching. Episode 2, y'all know 3 is on the way. Let me know what y'all want. See y'all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe once again here on I Am Beautiful Hustler TV.